Hello, and I want to say I'm in. Oh, I don't know how to start these ever. I'm so bad at this. I'm not a good vlogger. Hello, and from the video title, you know I'm in Baku. Woohoo! It's spring break, our break for Novruz, and so me and a friend, Nabila, my only friend, we decided to come to Azerbaijan because we've heard a lot of good rumors, stories from our co-workers. I want to first talk about when we got here. So I sat next to this guy on the plane and he spoke English to me, but he didn't talk to me almost the whole time, except to open a water for me because I couldn't open it. But then when we got out, he said, oh, well, thank you, bird. He said, oh, what are you doing here in Baku? And I said, oh, I'm just visiting as a tourist. And he said, oh, I can help you with a taxi. And I thought, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. But then we realized, yeah, it would actually be helpful if someone did help us with a taxi. And he was with another person, and I'm with Nabila. So we said yes. And then he actually was on a business trip, so they had a company car. And they helped us. They didn't get us a taxi. They took us in the company car to where we are. And we're staying at an Airbnb, which if they weren't there to call the lady, we would not have found, right? Nabila says, yeah. They had a hard time finding it, and they were driving around, and apparently you can't really find it on Google Maps or whatever maps you use. So they helped us find it, and it's up these like some weirdo stairs, but I like the room. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so it's gonna be our first day in Baku. Join me. The sun is so bright, but right now I'm on top of the Maiden Tower, which is the symbol of old Baku, like back when there wasn't like huge buildings like maybe you can see in the back, those buildings over there. This was like the tallest building. It's 8 floors, and there's a lot of different reasons why they think it was built, either defense or religious and observatory. Who knows? But yeah, it's pretty cool, and I imagine it used to look so cool before there was all these tall buildings. But yeah, it's right by the water. I don't know if you can see, but oh my gosh, so pretty. Welcome to my carpet house, where everything is made of carpet. My TV of carpet, my bookshelf of carpet, my chairs of carpet, and I like to decorate everything with pelicans. Apparently my favorite design, the carpet and pelicans, in the carpet museum. I found my favorite carpet maker. This man, this lovely man, Latif Karimov. Oh my god, just look at these. That one's great. This one's also great. Oh my god, oh my god. And my favorite one. Look at this masterpiece. Latif, I don't know how to say his name. So beautiful. Excuse my crazy hair, but we're about to ride on Mini Venice apparently. Oh, he's here. Yes. Because Nabila wanted to ride on in Mini Venice. Hello, and I'm now in Sheki. The background is kind of blown out, but we're at a guest house called Panorama Guest House, and there's a dog here, a little puppy. But we got here via bus. It was a 6-hour bus ride, and my butt hurts now. It was very long. But yeah, we're above most of Sheki there. There's the center, and we're gonna spend roughly 2 days here. Let's go see it. Look who I met here, a new friend. A friend that was out of focus and I can't fix because I'm petting and giving tummy rubs. Oh.
Oh, a big puppy dog. Oh, it's a good spot. Look, at a good spot.
I ordered a tea set and it came with tea, lemons, these things that taste like dissolvable mints. These other cookies, they're not cookies, some sugar, candy bars, sugar to put in my tea, and I don't know if I'm getting charged for all these extra things. I know I'm not getting charged for this one. The lemons I might get charged for. I got piti, which originally everything, not this bread, but the juice and everything came in this pot. Then the guy asked me to tear apart some bread, so I teared apart some bread, put it in there, and then he poured the juice that was in here on here, and then also with some spice, and then he mashed this up with some more of that spice and said, "This is the first meal, and this is the second meal." Friends here, the turkeys. Yeah, he's showing off. Oh, look at him. And our little puppy friend, hi. You don't want to eat the turkeys? Oh, it stopped raining. It did stop raining. Oh, he's scary. Are you protecting them? Oh, you're protecting them, huh? We made it to Karavansaray, which is a hotel which you can't book online. You can only book in person, but it's so cool. Well, at least it looks cool. We don't know what the inside of the hotel looks like, or the rooms look like. But we've basically been walking around all day. My shoes are soaked. It's been raining, but I brought umbrellas, thank God. And the first place we went to was a silk factory, but the silk factory part didn't seem open. I don't know, but we went into the shop. I didn't buy anything because I'm not cheap. Plus, I wouldn't wear a silk scarf, and the carpets were way too expensive. Then we walked to the bazaar, which was cool. A lot of meat hanging, a lot of fruit, and then some other stuff, but I didn't film much because I didn't feel awkward filming life people, you know, in their normal life. They're just regular citizens. They didn't ask to be filmed. Before we move on, I really need to talk about this. It's filled with potato. It's fried. I don't know what it is. This wonderful lady who didn't speak any Russian or English made it. And if anybody can tell me, let me know. We found it at the bazaar. And now we're gonna have lunch and then head over to the Sheki Palace. The palace? Castle? I don't know. But it's very cold and rainy, but I like it. It makes it prettier. Let's go. Monument of world importance. Okay, so we heard there's gonna be a fire at the castle area at 5. And so we show up at like 5:05, like Kazakh late. Not actually Kazakh late, Kazakh early, but still a little bit late. At this main fire outside the gates. Nobody's there, no fire. So we thought we saw a second jumble of sticks somewhere else within the perimeter of the gate. So we decided to go try to find that second one, and then we heard music like that. So we got to the castle, and there was 2 men playing instruments, a drum and some brass instrument, and ladies, all in a circle. Not a circle, semicircle, with one dancing. She comes up to us and starts dancing in front of us with like eyes of dance, dance. I'm trying to make Nabila dance, and Nabila's not. And this lady was just staring at us with dance eyes. And so I started dancing, Nabila started dancing. Like 4 or 5 people started filming us. And now we're stalking from a safe distance these ladies to what seems to be the fire location. So hopefully we'll see a fire. But who knows? Because we have no idea what's going on. Now let me take this time to explain why there's a fire that's going to be burning. The reason is because there's a holiday called Novruz or Novruz, it depends. I might be saying it wrong, but it's a holiday that's meant to start the new year. So I think it's Iranian holiday, if I have it correct. Don't come after me. But originally it's from Zoroastrian beliefs. And in Azerbaijan, fire is a very important aspect of their culture. There's a mountain that's on fire. You'll see that later in the video. So every town has a fire for Novruz. But an interesting tradition is that you can jump over the fire. And if you jump over the fire, you get rid of all the bad luck and the bad things from last year to start new for the new year, since this Novruz holiday is the new year. And Novruz is celebrated in many countries around the world, including Kazakhstan, where I live. And a lady encouraged me to jump over. I jumped over once, and then she told me, actually, you have to jump over 3 times. So I had to jump over 2 more times. My goodness. But oh my gosh, there was more dancing. It was really fun. I didn't shoot the dancing, but I'm so happy that we were in Sheki for this. Alright, so it's our last day in Sheki. We had breakfast at our place. It was so nice to have a little puppy. You know about it already. You've seen the village. And now we're going by marshrutka or mini bus back to Baku to spend the rest of our time. Last time we rode on a bus like that. So it's pretty comfy, but this is going to be much smaller. And we've heard that it's faster, but we'll see. But Sheki was great. All right, this is our last Airbnb, and when you walk in, this is the entry room hall. To the right is a kitchen, which is, you know, seems fine. And then the bathroom. You can't see anything, but then you think, oh, that's cool, that's it. Boom! Look at this huge living room. It's huge. There's a patio balcony over there, and then also you have to walk 10,000 steps into the bedroom, which is pretty big too. And they left us some Novruz snacks. I don't know what they call it. Well, this one's baklava, obviously. Let me focus you. No, you can't see it. Okay, baklava. And this one we've seen everywhere. It's on the inside, it has like cinnamon and sugar and some other stuff. It's pretty good. And that one, the person who brought us here also didn't know the name, so. But it's good, and I'm excited. This is all $28 a night for 2 people. Something crazy just happened. I know the lighting's not good here. I don't care. We were gonna go to this outdoor event that we saw, but we still had some time left, so we went to this other section of Baku where we knew they were selling these curly potato things. We got those. A little bit later, we were standing, me and Nabila were standing by the side drinking hot cocoa, which was delicious. It was like Kinder chocolate melted. And this family comes up to us and says, can you take a photo of our family with your camera? And I was like, how am I gonna send it to you guys? And they said, WhatsApp. I was like, okay. And this family does not know English very, very much. So I take the photos of them to husband, wife, their daughter, and the husband's cousin who speaks English a lot more. We get to talking to them, and then they ask us if we want to get tea. Tea's kind of like a thing in Azerbaijan. And I asked Nabila, like, Nabila, you want to get tea? So we end up going to get tea with these people. And the whole time, the teenage girl, silent. The mother and the father are trying to speak, I don't know, they're making the cousin speak. And we end up going to this tea house upstairs to this private room, eating like food with them, and we just eaten dinner, so we were so full. It was just crazy. These people who couldn't speak English invited us to come have tea with them. It was so strange. We like talked to them about stuff. They asked if I had a boyfriend because they were trying to set me up with the cousin who could speak English, although there would be like a 10 or plus year age difference. I don't know, it's just really hilarious. And then there were 6 of us, and we got into one car, all squeezed together, and they drove us back to around where we live. But basically, these random Azerbaijani people asked us to have tea, and we went with them, And every time this happens, people have been very friendly with us and asking us to go places. And every time I say to Nabila, this is where we die. We haven't died yet. Knock on wood. Oh my gosh, I want to get out of here. I want to survive Azerbaijan. People have been so friendly, even if there's a complete language barrier. It was a crazy night.
Day 5 was another instance of potential stranger danger. So the day we were fully in Sheki, we met 3 guys who drove us back to our guest house because it was raining. We could have died in that car, you know, we could have been abducted. But they said they were going back to Baku, and we were going back to Baku. And they said, you know, we're going to be touring around. If you guys would like to join us, come along. And I was like, what's your ulterior motive, mister? But turns out there was no ulterior motive. They were just being super nice. So I went to the Fire Temple, which is an old religious site that has a fire burning. It was important to Zoroastrians and Hindus alike. And then we also went to Fire Mountain, and we tried to go to Haydar Aliyev Museum, but unfortunately it was closed. I did get a little picture by the I Love Baku sign though. And they dropped us back off near our house. Nothing creepy happened. They were totally wholesome. Thank you so much if you're watching this. I probably doubt it, but you never know. After that, we ate dinner at this place called Firuze. It was really good. End of day 5.
All right, right now I'm on the Ferris wheel. It was only 5 knot. We were guessing it was going to be 10 or 15, but thank the Lord, it's only 5, which is such a reasonable price. Thank you, Baku. Earlier today, we went to Haydar Aliyev Center, and I never know the names of anything. It was cool. It was like some artwork, some dolls, a miniature of the whole city, like the important parts of the whole city. And I guess that's all I would say. But we're kind of tired. This is our second to last day. We've been at it since Sunday, and now it's Friday. So it's been a long time just walking around a bunch of places, Sheki and Baku. So it's good to relax on this Ferris wheel. We've kind of run out of things to do in Baku. It's a small city, but it's a great city. I mean, it's not bad. It's just you can do everything basically in 2 or 3 days, and we've been in Baku for that long. And we've just been kind of going, so we're taking it a bit slow today. We have no plans after this except dinner, so yeah. Just chilling on the Ferris wheel. It's our last day in Baku! Sorry for the outside noise. It's pretty dark inside our apartment. What an awesome apartment. Today, first of all, we went back to Old City and bought some souvenirs, and now we're probably gonna go back to Old City because they have this performance thing going on for Novruz, however you want to say it. I'm pretty sure here it's Novruz. So we're gonna go back. We have a lot of time to kill. It's like currently 2, and our plane leaves at 11 p.m. So we don't know what we're gonna do. We already did everything we need to or wanted to do, so we'll see. My closing statements for Azerbaijan is that the people are so nice. Like, I can't believe how nice they are. We've met so many people who have helped us out, helped us when we were lost, invited us to do things with them, and we crazily enough said yes. And everyone has been so nice here. Azerbaijan is a really pretty country. I'm really happy that we came during Novruz because we've got to see like just people dancing in the street, performances, and a lot of cultural things, which I think are really cool. We've eaten a lot of Azeri dessert because of it. It's been a great trip. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you next time.